MeetKai is another company that's helping AI advance and move along and doing some incredible things. And they have partnered with our friends at the NBA to do some incredible things and to change the game. Pun intended, literally. Have a look. So everyone talks about AI in the metaverse, and it's still something that's a little bit difficult for people to comprehend and understand. What is it from your perspective that has made it or open up these doors for us to change the way we do business or partnerships forever?
So I think there's sort of two elements. One is that if you look at kind of the web more broadly, go back 20 years, people were hiring entire teams to build websites. Now you don't have to do that anymore. The problem really for people that are interested in more of these types of immersive experience, metaverse, and more broadly, any type of thing that's 3D, is that it still requires a big team. So what AI has really been is an enabling factor in being able to accomplish a lot more without having to have massive teams working on projects. So that, our goal in our initiative really is that it should be no different to build immersive experiences that really have real depth than it is to build a website right now. It should be the same level of difficulty. On the other hand though, once you have those websites or the immersive experiences now to replace traditional websites, what do you do? And the cool thing about AI, and especially some of the stuff we're doing with the NBA PA, is imagine if you can have interactions with players and do things with them in very interesting and novel ways. And that type of technology hasn't really existed before, right? It's, prior to this, it was, you can pretend to be a player by playing a certain type of video game, right? But you can't do anything else.
MeetKai recently announced the new partnership with the NBA through the NBPA. What is that world going to look like?
Well, first of all, it's basketball. And I used to be, when I was little, I'm a basketball player. So that's by default, it's so exciting. And what I envision is NBA Association, NBA overall, the basketball is gonna change the world for better life, happier life, and healthier life. So this is how technology can make a difference for every single of us in the world.
You're saying that this is the future and the NBA and MeetKai are going to be at the forefront of changing things. What is your vision and how do you think the web is going to change from here on out with the advancements in AI?
Wonderful. Great question.
Thank you. And I'm here all week.
Yeah, it's wonderful because what we are doing is leveraging our AI. And by the way, it's running on the browser, so which means we reach out to everywhere with the phone or TV, any screen, anywhere, very affordable. And most importantly is we're mapping the real world, real experience to a virtual world to be able to get things done a lot faster, reach globally, and be able to so affordable, and it's like a simulator in other words.
Keisha, you're obviously with the NBA Players Association. How does this change things from your perspective?
It's a really exciting change for us. We usually do our Brotherhood Deli pop-up. It's an immersive fan retail experience. We do it location-based entertainment. So we've done it at Summer League in Vegas last year. We're doing it at All-Star in Indiana. Now we're able to take it out of the location, bring it into the metaverse, and allow more fans to experience it.
As a consumer, a customer or a partner who benefits from this advancement in technology, where do you see these things heading for AI? How has this changed the game for you, and how could this change the game forever?
So one of the things that we really focus on is we represent all 450 NBA players, but all 450 NBA players can't come to Summer League. They can't come to Indiana for All-Star. This gives us a chance to put all 450 players, if we wanted to, into the metaverse, and using the AI technology, you could have a conversation with your favorite player. You can take a photo with your favorite player. Not many people get to go into the arena and have that courtside experience. This creates that experience for them.
To show how you're advancing, not just your partnership with the NBA, but you've also got another business relationship happening soon with TripAdvisor. How is that going to shape up? How is those things looking?
Well, travel is a perfect example, from another different industry, because I remember a couple years ago, everybody was talking about metaverse and now this. I said, aha, MeetKai. Metaverse is the real deal of differentiation, because can you imagine today how many of us can reach a good portion of the world? Very little, right? With a MeetKai now, all of a sudden you can see the whole world in very short period of time. Now, I'm always very passionate to help people. What about people with health limitation, and they might not be able to even travel physically. And now we can make their life better and happy.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot, and a lot of wow. I mean, obviously, the thing with the NBA and the NBA Players Association and bringing fans and the players closer together without physically having to be there. The more important thing for me that I really loved is their upcoming partnership with TripAdvisor. And you know, like they mentioned there are a lot of people out there who physically can't get onto a plane. It may be a thing with like travel itself, but it's also health, the condition, the body. These people can now travel the entire globe without leaving their home, which is astonishing, and I love that kind of advancement in technology. That's what we should be talking about with AI when we move forward as well. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's not very Friday. We got some food coming up.
We do. Some exciting stuff. We'll be right back after the break.
And wine.